All right, so we need about, according to the instructions, about 11 inches from this side of the rail to from the inside to inside. So that's what we're gonna shoot for. It did come with some screws, so we'll have those ready. I say I'd have those ready. I do not have those ready. They are in the box. So we've got those, and we're gonna, this is one of those times when you kind of need a couple hands. So I'm gonna mount this one just right up against here, because I measured in between there and there. I have right at 11 inches. So that should be just about right. What I'm gonna do is make sure I've got it the same top to bottom. Now, like I said, if you're doing this from scratch, you would follow along in the instructions where it has you cut the hole for the door. But like I said, I am replacing an existing door, so mine's a little bit different. Not too tight on those. Good. Now we will take and get this one, and we will take our tape measure and measure our gap. Make sure we don't need to come in tighter, but I think we will be about right. It's at about 11 inches. You probably gives and takes a little bit. Just eyeball that just to get us started. Ow, man. Tape measure just gave me like a paper cut. Lock it. Alright, so let's go back. Like I said, we'll eyeball this just to start with. And we're gonna measure our gap here. And we've got 11, just a hair over 11. And I think what I'll do real quick, like I said, I am not a carpenter, so don't judge me for my lack of carpenter skills. right at 11 inches. We'll come up here, put this one right at 11. Not the best track. We're tightening them a little bit and it spread them out, but it'll work. Yeah, and I think that board's gonna be just fine. It actually works out great because you can see it's still got a good bit of gap in there. And that'll keep it kind of more airtight. Yeah, and you can actually go tighter than 11, but 11 gives it some free play. So now we are ready to mount the linear actuator. And so the instructions say to go ahead and extend it all the way. And so we're going to do that. I don't really like how, I guess that's slotted for adjustment. What we're going to do is probably put it, I guess we could put it midway. My fear is it's going to slip. So I'm inclined to just put it all the way up, but maybe we'll just put it midway and maybe it'll slip, maybe it won't. Yeah, we've got the track mounted. I would be inclined to drill another hole in this thing and put one screw right in the middle somewhere. I would put one right there. I may do that just to, it's probably fine. I tend to overdo stuff. So we can go ahead and also tighten this down. We're done with that part of it. And they say you can remove this protective stuff. I'll probably just leave it on there. If they want to remove it, they can. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing kind of all set up just to extend. And then that will allow us to figure out where it needs to mount up here. And I'll probably just put a little board going across there. Maybe this little scrap. Well, I'm going to find a bigger scrap than that. I'll find a scrap to put across here probably, and tie it in and zap it through the middle. And that should work for getting the actuator mounted. All right, so we've got our 2x4 mounted up here, and what you've got is you've got a long screw and a spacer that you're going to hang this thing on, and we're going to do the I think we're going to start it in the door first, but we can go ahead and lock down the door, and they include a little Allen wrench for that. This is really my only complaint about this kit. I wish it was a solid door, solid piece, instead of this hinged piece. There's no need of this. The only thing I can see reason why they did this is to fit it in a smaller box. It seems like it'd be cheaper to them just to have a solid piece of metal here and not have to buy this hinge. Fan just turned on, temperature fan. I mean, it holds okay. It's once it locks, it's locked. It's got a little bit of plate to the side, but it's not bad. So while we got the door out, what we need to do is start our screw. We put a screw through there, and then on the other side we've got a spacer, and this is going to kind of be hard to do. So I think what I'm going to do is I may have to get someone outside to help me. No, I think I can do it. Let's get the nut ready. And we'll start this. Start that in, and then what we can do is go ahead and just get our actuator like that. And we're gonna shoot for midway on here. Thought I brought some pliers out here. They probably got buried at this point. Something over here. Shavings in here. I should have. Maybe I put them in this box. I don't see them. I know I brought some pliers. It's just finding them now. My feet have kicked up the shavings. We're gonna go ahead and start setting stuff as we run across this, set stuff up. Brought a pair out here, but where they are now, who knows? Found them. All right, so. Not going to be the easiest thing for me to do here. But, you know what? I think what's going to be easier actually is just for me to do it this way. I was going to try to use my full impact driver to drive this in, but I think it's going to be easier just to do it like this. And once we get it kind of tensioned a little bit, we're going to slide it up. Well, it's tensioned too much, I guess. It's pretty tight. We're going to go midway. That'll give us adjustment. Midway on this slot. That'll give us some adjustment, fine tuning. There we go. I'd say that's midway. And we'll just tighten it up. This actuator is extended out all the way. And now what we can do, lower that down, and we've got our top spot already figured out for us right there. So we've got a spacer. It's going to go in between the wood and there, and we can tighten that up. And we're just going to, well, let's say we were just going to eyeball the center, but well, we've got that centered up, and we're just going to eyeball it. That'll be good enough. And just tight enough to do that, and that is it. for the door part of it. So now we need to mount the control box. And so there is a plug on that side. So we're going to start going this way with the wire. And probably put the control box right over there. And it's still not going to reach. There's actually a plug up there if we wanted to go that way. But I think the better way, we can go with an extension cord down this way and plug it up. So what they've got for the box, they've got two little tabs that screw into the box, and you've got these little short screws, two little short screws that screw it into the box. And so two little short screws, and maybe it's two long ones. I thought it was the short ones, but I don't think so. I actually don't know what the little short ones are for. Those look like the longer ones because they have it mounted. They have it going like that. And I don't know if those screws are long enough. We'll see. So here's our box. So on the top, yeah, it is the short ones. So I'm going to do these by hand. Don't want to use this since we're going into plastic. Let me just kind of line this up. That should be good. Don't over torque these. Hopefully you're seeing what I'm doing. Alright. Should be good. And let me reposition you all. We're going to come over here. Let's see if we come straight up with our wire, or kind of like that, keep it out of the way. We can come all the way, maybe over here, put our box. We're going to settle with right there for the box. And they come with some more of these screws. One of them fell, and you spend 10 minutes looking for screws that fall in here and see it. And on this, you know, we're just eyeballing it as well. It's a chicken coop. That's pretty good for the control box. So this, we'll get some tie wraps too. And we'll tie wrap this stuff up. But that's how we're gonna go. We've got two extra screws. So let's just do this. Let's come up right there. And I'll put a tie wrap right there. Tie wrap that wire to there, and that will hold that. We're going to need an extension cord to plug in here because it's not going to reach. So let me go find one of those little, just a little cheapy extension cord, you know, a little 6-foot cord, and we'll plug in, and then we'll program this thing. All right, tie wrapped here, tie wrapped here. extension cord's right there for now. So hold clock, and then you can, when you hold down clock, you can adjust your hours and minutes on this. We've got it in auto mode, and then you hit program, and you can set your times. We've got it set for every day of the week to on, it's at 6:30. On is up, and then we hit program again, off at 8 p.m. every day of the week, and then that will make it close. Off would be in the closed position. So 6:30 a.m. it's going to open, 8 p.m. it will close, and once that's programmed, we don't want a second program on here, so we'll hit clock to go back to the main screen. Pretty quick and easy to program. This box is nice to have. Like I said, tie wrapped there. Just kind of clean this up, and that's pretty much it. You can put it in manual mode if you want. So it's in auto, manual. We put it manual off. We can watch it close. And there it is, it's closed. And we'll do manual again. It's on. And we can watch it open. And it's all the way up. And then we're just gonna hit manual again to put it back on auto, and we will close it up. So that is it. Pretty nice setup, and definitely a quick and easy setup. So you know, the one I've designed, you know, there's wiring to it, and you know, you got to make the track and stuff. This, I kind of like this design with these tracks. It's not the heavy dutyest, but it's good enough for a door. I mean, you know, there was a plastic doggy door in here before this, and that was plenty. So we don't need Fort Knox here. We just need a door that will keep stuff out, and that is what you get with this kit. So not bad. And I'll put a link to it in the description. So if you've tried any of these, there's a couple different designs. Me personally, I think the linear actuator design is the best way to go on any of these doors, because you got your limit switches built in right there, and that's kind of where you've got a direct drive. I like running it from a string with a heavier door, in my opinion, just in case something gets in the way, like a chicken. When you're closing it, these linear actuators are pretty strong, and I don't want it squishing a chicken. You know, if one for some reason got stuck between the door, the weight of my door is not gonna kill it. I don't know that if a linear actuator has enough strength to kill a chicken, but I know a garage door does, because we had one on one of our doors, killed the chicken. So that's just me personally, but I think this is fine. And just a quick look on the outside. I'm not walking in that run, but I can show you what it looks like from here. That's the board I put in there. They're gonna look to see if they have the piece of wood. They couldn't find it immediately, but if they find it, you know, we can put that in on top of that 2x6 that's sitting right there. But that at least closes it off, makes the hole the right size. Like I said, if you're doing this from scratch, follow the instructions. They tell you the exact size hole to cut, and you know, make this job a lot easier than trying to, you know, replace an existing door. So anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more.